Okay, so Mom and I have finally finished our family history heritage wall, and I'm going to do a little walkthrough tour so you can see what we've done. And I will add my comments, which are just my opinion. This isn't family history, this is family Eric's opinion, and I will show you what's up. Okay, so starting with wall number one, this is the Hanson wall. So this is my mom's dad, and his name was Alfred Everett Hanson, and he lived in Richfield. He was a school teacher. This is the branch of my family that I always kind of considered the intellectuals. He was very bookish. He was a teacher. He was very smart. He was bald his entire life, except for when this picture was taken. He's one of those fine gentlemen. I'm not sure which one he is. Um, but yeah, he was my mom's dad. There's my mother, my beautiful mother. And there's my grandpa with my grandpa and grandma. And I'm not sure who. Oh, this handsome couple is my grandpa's parents. There's my mom. Oh, sorry about the glare. Uh, my mom with her two brothers. Anyway, this side of the family, very bookish. Grandpa was a teacher. He was my only grandparent who I ever heard swear. My mom and I, there was some kind of emergency, and we traveled from Salt Lake to Richfield in the middle of the night. I don't even remember what it was, but it was really bad weather. And it upset my grandpa when we got there. Here's some of his ancestor people, some of his peeps. There's the whole family. Anyway, when we got there, he opened the door and started yelling and swearing because he was not happy that we had traveled all that way. I'm actually named after him. My mom was going to name me Everett after him, and he hated the name, so she named me Eric Hanson after Everett Hanson. Hanson's my middle name. Okay, here we have the Peterson wall. Peterson, sorry about the glare. This is my mom's side of the family. This is the side of the family that I've always most closely related to. They were very quiet, very introverted. I think they probably were a little bit, they had probably some issues with, I don't know, maybe depression or, my grandma was very antsy. If she was in an event and she had had enough, she would walk home if nobody would take her home. So I would often find her halfway between Salt Lake and Richfield, walking home when she had had enough. I hit that point often. She is my spirit ancestor. I feel very closely to this side of the family. She had some brothers, I'm not sure. Maybe they're these two, not sure. Never married, lived in the hills. Hardworking people, but very spiritual people. My grandma studied the scriptures like no one I've ever known. Here's some of her family. So I've always felt very close to this side of the family. They kind of seem like the ones that just quiet, hardworking. Yeah. This is the house where my grandma was born, the cabin. Toward the end of her life, my grandma, her name was Manita Peterson, and she died late 80s, I believe. Yeah, late 80s. And she couldn't sit still. So she loved to go for walks, and she would often take us on walks with her around the block. And when she got too frail to walk outside, we would walk in the church. We'd go instead of mall walking, we would church walk around the church. And I would go with her, and at that point, she couldn't really talk. She had throat issues. So we'd kind of walk in silence, and I like silence. And so we'd just walk. She'd put her gnarled hand on my arm and would walk. I love those memories. Like I said, I think she's my spirit ancestor. I've always felt very close to the Peter. Okay, so here we have the Wilsons. This is my dad's side. My dad's mom, she was a Wilson. And there she is in the Jesus robe. And this is the side of the family, the branch of the family that I feel the most gypped by. I think they were very charismatic, very talented, very outgoing, gregarious, fun-loving, talented people, and all I inherited from them was gnarly toenails, double chin, and nose hair. So of everything they could have given me, that's what I got from them. But fun-loving Scottish people. My grandma lived to be 95, and she died, oh gosh, 2000 or 1999? 2000. So I knew her well into my adulthood. She's the grandmother I knew very best. And she was a great lady. The day she died, we weren't in the house with her when she died, but we were a couple miles away. And the minute she died, there was a huge peal of thunder in the sky. And we heard this thunder out of a blue sky. And a few seconds later, my dad called and said she had passed away just then. So I was sick of that. I think that guy in the dress, I don't know, maybe he's my spirit animal. That guy in the dress, I think it's that same guy. I think that pretty lady's his wife, my grandma's parents. Anyway, Wilson's. Thanks for the nose hair. Okay, here we finally have the Kenley wall. So this is from whence my name originates. Kenley. This is my dad's wall. Dad was this gentleman, Frederick Garden Kenley. Those are both him, although it looks like the same picture with two twins. It's two different pictures. He was a fireman. He died when I was not yet 12, so I don't have many memories of him. There he is doing some field work. And he was a fireman at Wendover Air Base. There's a fire truck. But he died when I was not yet 12, so I didn't get to talk a lot with him about some of his fun stories, and that kind of always made me a bit sad. And there he is doing some field work. And his family continues on this side. Oh, there's my dad. My dad is a little kid. He was such a cute little kid. I don't know what happened. Anyway. Oh, this is my favorite picture of my dad. He's sporting full-on Wolverine hair, which is awesome. And that's my aunt who just passed away last year. And that's my dad, a little cute guy. Sorry, you probably can't see much, with his brother and sister. Anyway, the Kenley side is the side that's probably most misunderstood by me. I didn't know him very much. I don't know if it's family rumor or what, but I always consider him like these crusty, grumpy Scottish people. And that's probably not right, but in my mind, the Kenley branch has always been like the grouchy branch. Although my grandpa, every memory I have of him, he was the sweetest guy ever. He would take us fishing and we'd catch fish and then take them home and put them in a wading pool in his yard and act like they were pets until he made us help him kill them and eat them. Anyway, he was a really nice guy. All right, hidden back here, I'm at a weird angle, are my parents. This is all about Lynn and Jean. Lynn being my dad, and Jean being my mom. So this is pictures of them when they were young and pretty. Pictures of them when they're old and old. Here's my hot mom, my dad. Pictures of them together, all over the place. Some of their likes. There's my dad in a canoe. He liked to canoe. My dad in his scout years. There is my dad as the storyteller at This Is the Place State Park. My dad cut my hair. Over here, harder to see. There's my hot mom. Oh, there's my mom as a crossing guard. She was a lollipop lady. There's my mom with her friends, cooking, crocheting. Oh, that group of ladies, they used to jog every morning at 5:30 a.m. 2 or 3 miles every morning, rain or shine. Anyway, so this is the Lynn and Jean wall. And all about my parents. From this point on, it's all about us. There's the Manti Temple. Parents were married there. And it's all about this little collage is me and my siblings. There's a picture of my sisters. They look like they like each other. That's nice. kind of getting fuzzy. Oh, there's my sisters again. Such treasure. There's myself. Oh, and my sisters a third time. Right into them. Me and my bros. I'm the best looking. This long picture here, my grandmother, Hanson, had that up at her house, and she updated it yearly. So that's what we look like the year she died. Oh, what's this? Me and my brothers in tuxedos. Someone's wedding. Not mine. There's all 6 of us. We have a window. And over here we begin with the grandkids, the next generation. So that's everybody. Not everybody, because we're still growing. Kenley. Grandkids. Pregnant sister-in-law Masako. This is the most recent picture. It includes my parents and all their grandkids, except for a great-granddaughter who was born after it was taken. This we had hanging in our house. Kind of a time capsule of where we were at that. Oh, there I am. Right there. What a cutie. And at the bottom of the stairs, we have... let's see if I can get it. I'll go up a few stairs. There we go. It's a house. Mom and dad, each of the families, me, the entire family. So that's it. And here it is. Peterson's. And then we have, Hanson, Peterson, Wilson, Kenley, Lynn and Jean, and then the family. So that is our family heritage wall.